Real eiderdown is one of the warmest natural fibers you can find, but it doesn't come cheap. And an eiderdown double duvet could cost you over $8,000. Harvested from the nest of eider ducks found wild in Iceland, collecting a kilo of this fluffy material isn't easy, and only 4 metric tons are produced worldwide each year. So what makes eiderdown so expensive? Eiderdown is the soft under feathers of the common eider, used to protect it from Arctic conditions and freezing cold seas. During the breeding season, this down naturally sheds, and the female ducks use it to build the nest. This is where the eiderdown collectors come in. Eiderdown farmers across Iceland will harvest this down either by taking small amounts from each nest or waiting for the birds to disappear completely before collecting. But once the down is harvested, the work has only just begun. Up to 80% of the weight of the harvest is made up of sticks, seaweed, or larger feathers, and all of this needs to be removed. The eiderdown is first moved to an oven and baked at 120 degrees Celsius for at least 8 hours, drawing out any of the unwanted debris and making it easier to sort. Then it goes through multiple specially made machines, each one sorting more and more pieces from the down. A larger spinning machine separates the outer feathers, but the only way to make sure every single one of these feathers is removed is by hand. Once every feather has been laboriously removed by hand, the down is ready to be washed, pressed, and dried one final time. For the few that can afford it, the final eiderdown is worth the work. Compared to other goose or duck down, eiderdown is denser, stronger, and more insulating. Small barbs in the individual eiderdown plumes trap the air and make it more wind-resistant, too. The majority of the eiderdown that King Eider produces is sold as is for companies to use in the products, but it also sells its own pillows and duvets. Eider ducks are strictly protected in Iceland. It's illegal to hunt them or to sell their eggs, and the final down is closely monitored too. It's a question that we're asked regularly at Icelandic Down. And it's completely understandable. When you're looking at two seemingly identical duvets side by side, why would one, made from eiderdown, cost multiples of the other? There are a few answers to this question, and it has nothing to do with profit margins. The primary factor being supply. 4,000 kilograms, 9,000 pounds, of eiderdown produced a year. To put that into perspective, that's a single truckful of eiderdown for the entire world. Eiderdown is scarcer than gold, 340,000 kilograms, platinum, 160,000 kilograms, and diamonds, 28,000 kilograms, combined and multiplied, 75%, 3,000 kilograms, of that quantity is produced here in Iceland. Like the world's most precious natural resources, eiderdown's premium price can partly be attributed to the difficulty of finding, collecting, and processing it sustainably and locally gathered in Iceland. Eiderdown is painstakingly collected from the abandoned nests of eider ducks. It takes around 50 to 70 nests to make 1 kilogram, 2.2 pounds, of eiderdown, involving dozens of hours of manual labor. Unlike other sources of duck and goose down, which are byproducts of the meat industry or inhumane live plucking practices, eiderdown is voluntarily left behind by the birds. It's the most ethical, sustainable source of down on the planet. Our down comes from special eider duck sanctuaries which are located in natural environments, wild, mountainous fjords and estuaries in remote locations. This helps ensure that the eiderdown is as clean and pure as possible. In fact, the birds have been protected by the Icelandic government since 1847. Authentic eiderdown comes with a certificate from special eiderdown inspectors, who guarantee the quality and authenticity of the down. Unique physical properties make it ideal for bedding. Unlike many precious materials, eiderdown has astounding physical properties that set it apart as the world's most luxurious for bedding products, superior to the finest white goose down. Manufacturers have tried, time and time again, to replicate its warmth, softness, insulation, breathability, and temperature regulation with synthetic materials. So far, they haven't succeeded. Softness: unlike goose down, eiderdown has no quills, the hard parts of a feather. It's pure softness. When you tighten a small clump of eiderdown in your fist, you'll feel a glowing sensation of warmth. It's also remarkably lightweight. Insulation: most duck and goose down on the market have some percentage of normal, less insulating feathers, and hard, uncomfortable quills. In fact, even the highest quality white goose down contains 10–25% feathers by weight. Eiderdown contains less than 1% feathers. Eiderdown forms hundreds of tiny, microscopic threads intertwining to create pockets of insulating warmth. Thermoregulation: when it's warm, the eiderdown compresses in size to reduce insulation and keep you cooler. When it's cold, it expands to create those previously mentioned cozy pockets of insulation. So no matter the weather outside, an eiderdown duvet will keep you at the right temperature. Resilience: eiderdown maintains its wonderful physical properties for decades. It can be compressed again and again and still retain its original shape, cohesion, and volume. This is due to a unique elasticity, complete lack of quills, and cohesion that keeps the tangle of microscopic fibers tightly woven together. Handcrafted following a millennia of tradition. Besides the rarity and physical properties of the raw product, eiderdown duvets, comforters and pillows from Icelandic down are more expensive because of our unique production methods. Instead of churning out thousands of duvets and comforters, each of our products are individually and locally crafted following the footsteps of our ancestors. This ensures the utmost of quality in the final product, no detail is left untouched. It also ensures that each of our customers receive bedding that is custom-made to their individual needs and preferences. Naturally, this adds costs to the final product in the form of labor that industrial-scale production avoids. Our duvets and comforters can last up to 50 years when treated well, and come with a quality certificate from the Icelandic government. While the upfront investment may be higher than the average on the market, we believe that it's an investment that will pay for itself in the form of a lifetime of beauty sleep.